How do you feel wrapping this thing up, being in front of fans and having a pretty good scrimmage out in the stadium?
Honestly, felt good. You know, we came in every single day for the past 20 days. You know, just grinding and just taking care of our business every day. I mean, it felt good to come out here, and put it all together. Just for a small crowd and just bring that energy. Just give us a little bit of an atmosphere. We were in them dog days and. You just need a little bit of energy sometimes, and that's what it gave us today. It gave us a chance to run around and be free and have fun.
Rich, do you kind of hit a wall when you're hitting your own guys for so long?
It's possible, but it's just a mindset you come with every day. It's like as long as you do your job, I mean that's all you can ask for every day. It might get boring sometimes. I know what he's gonna do, but as long as you come and you want to get better every day, and you just choose a good mindset every day, that don't usually get in the way.
Do you get excited knowing that you're looking at that calendar and it's getting closer now to where you're going to get to hit somebody else?
Oh yeah, so I've been having dreams about it, low key. Like I'm too excited. Like I'm ready to play against somebody else and really just show the world what we got for real. That's really what I'm excited for. I'm ready to show everybody the work we put in this whole year. How we came closer together as a team and things like that. It's super exciting, man. I'm more excited this year than I was last year.
For you guys as a defense from the start of camp until now, where do you feel like you guys have improved the most?
We improved the most on understanding and, causing havoc. We've been preaching that a whole lot, cause a lot of havoc. And just if you cause havoc, it tear offenses apart, you know what I'm saying? If you be disruptive, offenses are going to fall apart, you know what I'm saying, eventually. We've been working on just having a motor, going play after play after play after play, running to the ball and, just doing all the little things right, just paying attention to the small details. We've grown in a lot of areas.
You mentioned the motor there. I guess, does it help having so much more depth this year that you can kind of know that you can go all out?
For sure. I mean, just knowing that, someone who might come in after you is going to bring that same intensity that's great, man. It just brings more confidence to the team. It's like, if he go down, we don't have to worry about, just it's the next step up. It's next man up mentality. Like, we could play all day because if I get tired, I know he's going to come in and back me up.
Have you been on any of the special teams units?
Yeah, I'm on all of them.
Are you on all of them?
Except kick return. Okay. But yeah, I'm on all of them. I don't have a problem playing special teams. I love special teams.
So, Leipold was just telling us a lot of times the increased depth in almost every position allows you guys to be free up to play teams. How much do you notice that? In this even maybe dating into the spring?
It's a big difference. Like last year, there were a lot of offensive guys on like kickoff, and sometimes there's nothing wrong with that, but you want some defensive guys who's used to tackling people on those kickoff teams and things. And if you look at the depth on the kickoff, it's a bunch of guys who play, a bunch of guys who know how to tackle, who run down. They're gonna play the whole game. It's a bunch of guys doing that, and the guys with that motor I talked about, everybody's gonna be on that kickoff team, and even the backups is gonna come right in and have that same motor, same intensity. So it's really good. And like I said, if you get tired on that, now you have someone better to back you up on that as well. So, it all works out.
Why do you like doing it?
Honestly, that's where I started. My freshman year, I didn't redshirt, and I didn't redshirt because I played all special teams, and I knew that was important to get on the field. So, it's a way to get on the field. It's a way to get warmed up sometimes, and it's actually one of the most important parts of the game. Especially like punt, kick return. Special teams can win you games like one play. If you take special teams serious, you can win that game straight off special teams. So I understand that it's one of the most important parts of the game. So, I love it. I love playing football.
When the coaches start talking to you guys as you go into game week about who's playing the most snaps, who's going to be kind of the first team guys and starters, how do you guys usually handle those days? We already kind of understand. We all take a look in the mirror and we know what the work we put in. So, it's just you gotta do good at the role you're placing to. That's how we're gonna win. Everybody understand that we all have a role. No matter if it's you gonna get 100 snaps or you gonna get 20 snaps. You gotta make the most of your 20 snaps. And I think that's something that we preach in the locker room every day. Like we all just talking about it, man. Just do your role as best as you can, and we're gonna be better.
Change to play before fans. Oh, definitely. I mean, you know, it's like you know, the title of the day is Fan Appreciation Day. You know, got to show them, you know, the long ball, the synchronization, you know, everything we've been working towards. So, you know, it was a lot of fun to be able to go out here and, you know, perform in front of them.
Just for you guys as a team, start of camp to now, where do you feel like you've improved the most?
Just like knowledge of the playbook. You know, it's more about playing and not thinking. I think, you know, everyone's gotten a lot smarter in the playbook, knowing, you know, alignments, understanding of assignments, and, you know, just overall, just how well we're playing, you know, as a team, as opposed to, you know, 11 guys running around out there. So offensively, like I said, the synchronization of everyone has been a lot better.
Mason, how hard are the next couple weeks? I mean, you know, camp feels like it's winding down, I'm sure, but you guys still have a little ways to go.
I mean, you know, yeah, camp was a grind, but now, you know, there's a game in sight, so there's a lot of excitement. I know this. I mean, as the game gets closer, it's gonna feel like time's slowing down because you're waiting for that game. But it's gonna get tough just because, you know, school's starting, all the distractions. But, you know, staying focused on the game is, you know, what we're all, you know, focusing towards.
What does the schedule look like for you guys?
You know, just going back to our normal routine, kind of we're doing in spring ball. We're practicing in the morning, kind of doing that thing, and then they kind of give us, you know, afternoons to focus on school and, you know, being, you know, the athlete, or the student part of the student athlete.
Hey Mason, what are you seeing from the tight end group?
A lot of progression. I mean, it's crazy. We got guys, you know, Tavita Noah's getting out there. He's doing a really good job. You know, Will, he's gotten so much better at the playbook. He was telling, you know, some guys that didn't know what they're doing, what to do today. So just so much progression. You know, Trevor, Jared, you know, everyone's doing a really good job. And we have a lot of depth in that tight end room. So I'm really excited about what we can do.
Is this where you go to Coach Kotulnicki and say, "Hey, Coach, you got to play 3 tight ends"?
Hey, we've been in his ear all camp. Don't worry about that. We've been on him. So, you know, hopefully, you know, we're resonating with him.
It's good.